Real talk, real truth, real life. Welcome back, y'all. Hey, good morning. Today we talking about people just struggling every day to make it. And over here, the truth don't get sugarcoated. I'm gonna tell you how it is, what's really going on, so you can be aware and see what's going on with this economy. And today we gonna get into some videos where people just say they tired. I know it don't supposed to be like this.
Makes me sick having to spend money that isn't really there. It's like every time another bill comes out or one of the kids needs something, and I just find myself doing like this mental math trying to figure out what can wait and what can't wait. And honestly, it's like it's something I just feel like something has got to give at this point, because it's like we're getting to that point where we're so exhausted from constantly trying to make everything work. It's like I'm trying so hard to give my kids the life they deserve. I want them to, have experiences, make memories, do the activities they love, and not feel the weight of like adult problems. But I swear we are struggling. And I know we can't be the only family feeling this way, with the cost of living and everything, that keep going up. It's just like, what are we supposed to do? And then the paycheck doesn't even seem to stretch any further. So it's like some days it feels like we're just, doing everything right and still barely keeping our heads above water.
We are living in one of the worst times ever to be a young adult. It seems like everyone's depressed. A large majority of people are unemployed, and because of that, they're living with their parents. And by the way, this isn't even me shaming these people. I mean, this is more or less my situation. But the problem is, people who are honest and hardworking, that did all the right things, that went to school, got internships, graduated, are still falling into this category. So if you actually try, you're not guaranteed a successful life. We were lied to about the American dream. I mean, that's just the facts. Is it technically still possible? Yeah, but the percentage of people that are able to achieve it is shrinking as the days go on and as the generations pass. You can't blame these people for being depressed either, because what happens is, if you can't get a job, you're stressing about money constantly. You're stressing about money constantly. It doesn't end. And you almost never had a fair shot, in the sense that, as I was alluding to earlier, if you actually did every right thing and you just try to save up, if you worked while you were in school and you were just really smart about how you use your money, you still are probably paying off college debt. You still have bills that are piling up, and you didn't, in this job market, it's becoming increasingly difficult to land a job. And then if you do land a job, for most people, it's a desperate scraping at the bottom of the barrel type of job, where you're not doing what you want, and or how much you're getting paid is not really equivalent to the value that you can provide.
But you still have to take those jobs sometimes just to have something in your pocket, because it's better to have something than nothing sitting at home waiting for that perfect job. And I know from firsthand experience, my daughter just worked a job for a whole year she did not want to be at, and she just landed a job somewhere she want to work. And that was through consistency, continue to put in apps, and actually being at that job. That's shit, to be honest, because you may hate it, but still try to be positive. Because if you come to work with that attitude about how much you hate the job, it's just going to make you miserable every second, every day, every moment you got to clock in. But just say, hey, this is a stepping stone. You know your plan. If you have a plan within yourself, my plan is I'm going to work this till I find something else. Then I'm going to land the job that I want in the field, making the kind of money I want. I'm just going to keep putting my app in and wait my turn. Just keep it like that, because if you'll depress yourself, always constantly thinking about, I hate it here, I can't stand this damn job, they don't pay nothing. Like, that'll tear you down too. So you're already there and working in that type of place. Don't stress yourself out even more about how much you hate it there. Just wait till you get something better.
So traditional adult milestones, they feel delayed almost indefinitely, right? Like moving out, stable careers, having relationships, buying a home. I mean, you got a better chance at getting a home on a Mr. Beast challenge than just being able to afford it. And I think what's interesting is that since I've been able to understand the importance of money, and since it's been something that I've worried about really like late middle school, early high school, inflation has always been around, right? Things have literally only been going up in prices. The cost of living, especially if you live in a major city, which sucks because if you get a job, the chances are that's in a major city. And so then your cost of living is going up. And once again, you're kind of pinned in this corner where you're desperate and you're clawing at anything you can get to survive. And here's what sucks. So I'm 22 years old. I graduated college this week. And obviously a lot of my peers that I grew up with, I know are doing the same. And I also know a lot of older people from where I grew up in, meaning like, you know, their mid to later 20s, just from my hometown. And all these people normally fit into one of these type of categories. Either what I'm talking about in this video, where you're unemployed, you're living with your parents. Another really common one is you are employed, but you still, because the cost of living is so terrible and the jobs that people are getting are once again not the best jobs, whether that's well-paying and or, you know, something that makes them feel fulfilled in any way. So they still live with their parents. And then you have people that make the dumb financial decision of moving out because they want to go out on their own. And by the way, that sounds like I'm shaming these people. I'm truly not. It's like no shots at you.
And that's true, y'all. And let's be honest, there's a lot of people living at home now, late 20s, 30s, all of that, and they're going through the same thing. And it's not to shame y'all, like he said, it's the inflation, it's the economy right now. It is not you. So you just got to take it with a grain of salt, and you're not alone because there's so many other people doing it. Just know there are other people living and going through your same situation. So you're not alone. And it's tough out here for a lot of young folks. And I tell young folks all the time, it's not y'all fault. Stop beating yourself up. Stop acting like it's something you're doing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not good enough, or I didn't get a high ranking degree. No, baby. It's a lot of people y'all age. It's the economy. Stop blaming yourself. It's not you. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this, y'all. People just tired every day trying to make it, trying to survive and try to pay these damn bills. And it's always something. And even those that try to do everything that's right, go to college, go to school, get good grades, stay out of trouble. They like, I did everything right and still I didn't get a prize at the end. And it be like that sometime, but you got to keep pushing. Don't give up. Be happy that you have those accolades under your belt and hold steadfast till you find something that you want. It's definitely hard out here. Try to embrace doing free things and cheap things. Y'all got to learn that lifestyle until you make the money you want to spend grand amount of dollars. But please stop blaming yourself for inflation. It's not you, baby. I am the Southern Economist. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out.